Connor, you really know how to how to pleasure a woman.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be nervous.
Nah, Connor would come in there with full gusto and then jam his you know what in the wrong
you know who.
Yeah, that poor woman. It would like jump on it.
Impaled in half.
Yeah.
Like a diving board.
She would be split clean in half like a log, like with an axe through a log, you know.
This is stupid. I don't want to get off this one.
Someone like watching footy on like full volume next year.
My dad is watching the football.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know, sometimes you gotta watch the footy, right?
Yeah, like look, it's not my walls are paper thin, so like.
No, just get some sound dampening, bro. Just get some fucking get some of that overpriced YouTuber foam with the indents.
The little like triangles in it.
That shit costs. Have you ever actually looked up how much that shit costs?
I've never.
It is so fucking expensive.
How much is it?
It's like let me check now. Exactly how much it is.
We'll chuck this up on screen.
It's like, yeah, see, it's like it varies, but like I guess it's not terrible, but it's still overpriced because it's like depends. Obviously, depends like how good quality you get, and then also like how much you get. Yeah, I guess maybe when I looked it up, I was like really young and didn't have like a good concept of like how much things costed, but it's like anywhere from like $70 for 40 of them is actually like not bad.
Yeah.
I probably as a kid saw $70 and was like, pfft,
holy shit,
oh
that's God. Way too much.
Blown back, like.
Yeah. And then it was well, for 40 of them it's not bad, I guess. But it depends like how there's like the super uber expensive ones. It's like fucking 4 for like, you know, $40 or some shit.
Yeah.
Far too much.
Far too much foam.
Far too much foam.
Far too much foam.
Far too much foam. Oh yeah.
Tadhg told me I should start making videos where I talk to the camera about things I like.
That's incredibly vague.
Yeah, like.
You know,
well, that entails
videos where like a person like sits on a chair like with a green screen behind them and talks about like a video game.
No, what you should do is you should sit on a like an exercise ball on a green screen.
Yeah,
talk about Napster.
Yeah.
And and decom music.
He could do it. I mean, he's fucking, you know.
Yeah, Jakey's
not making new videos. He could.
Jakey no makey videos.
It's like that Pokemon, like that Pokemon YouTuber who sounds exactly like JonTron and has like the same jokes as like first like early era JonTron.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. That I think I once like confused him as like the same person.
He weirdly sounds like just. I mean, I don't think he can help it with his voice, but then like he obviously is a big fan, which is like fine. It's fine because like John's not doing that shit anymore, you know. He's like doing other shit, not being racist. I knew Tadhg was not Tadhg. I knew Connor was gonna go there. He was gonna talk about fucking Destiny debate. Fuck you.
Say shit.
I mean, he is being racist, but like in his own time.
Yeah.
Not
outside YouTube, he's fine, but like
yeah.
You know, when he's on there, 5'6" Destiny, you know.
when he's on Twitter making the fucking anti-vax posts, then. Nah, to be fair, it wasn't directly anti-vax. It was like vaccine skeptical, I guess. But I also will always want to play devil's advocate for JonTron because, like, I just watched his videos as a kid, and I'm like, no, but he's good though.
He can't be racist though. he can't hate black people.
He's funny though. Like, no, guys, he's still funny.
I just like I was a good period of time where it's like, oh, I'll still watch JonTron, and now I'm just like,
I don't think
I
he's
still watch
as
JonTron.
racist as he used to be. I feel like he's maybe chilled out, you know.
it just like I don't know. I get like when I watch like a JonTron, if I watch a JonTron video now, I feel like it feels a bit sour. No, he's like that outside of it. I know.
I just
content, but it's
in my opinion, it's because JonTron videos are now made by like entire teams of people. It really mitigates the effect.
But it's John. The difference though with John is that it's still his team, kind of, because it's been the same team for years and years and years, right? I mean, it's not new. The idea of JonTron's studio is not new.
Yeah,
and he still is primarily involved in the production of the videos. Like he's
but it's not just him.
No, of course, but I mean, like I still think it works. I mean, for a good bit, he had fucking that's what Zach was doing, Psychic Pebbles. Like after sort of Sleepy Cabin kind of fizzled out and he wasn't doing much. He was doing a lot of writing for JonTron.
Yeah.
That's why he was so like involved in some of those videos and that sort of H3 Filthy Frank period of JonTron's, legacy.
Remember when Zach was on H3, like the podcast, who called up as like Trump or something?
He called up as like it was like a Logan Paul fan.
And then Trump.
He called up. He famously called. They were goofing on Logan Paul for filming the real life dead body of a human being who ended his own life. By the way, that's fucked up, and people don't talk about how people talk about it, but they don't actually. I feel they don't put it into context.
Understand how like genuinely evil that is.
They don't put themselves in that situation and like in Logan Paul's point of view and think, what would I do if I saw a real life dead body hanging? I
mean, even like I think my worst answer to that situation would be that I would keep filming but just like cut that. That's like my evil answer, like when you're in a video game you have like the good and like the neutral and then the evil. That's my evil answer. I didn't even like consider like the idea of filming the body.
No, yeah, I mean it's like when you see a dead body, period, it's like I don't want to be near this.
Exactly.
I want to, like, this is fucked up. I want to call someone. I want to do something.
Take a special type of fucked up psycho to just like look at a dead body. It's like, no, keep rolling. This is good footage.
So anyway, we didn't. Well, like 10 minutes in, we didn't introduce this episode. Connor, I'm gonna let you do the intro.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Robo-Café podcast. I hope you've got your nice cup of fucking coffee. I hope you've got your fucking nice big, nice big bagel or some other savory delight.
Why do you assume they're watching this in, like, the morning?
Yeah, well, yeah, probably.
I didn't assume it. Do people not drink coffee?
Coffee and bagels are, like, two, like, they're breakfast items.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
No, I'm just having coffee and a bagel at like fucking like.
Have you never had cereal as dinner?
I have cereal at all times of the day, but that's because I eat a lot of cereal, but I've never had a bagel at like a weird,
It's like typically marketed as like a breakfast item.
Yeah.
Most people will have.
I said a bagel or some other savory delight.
All right,
or some
fine.
other savory. Okay, fine.
Have you never had a meat pie for dinner?
That's a whole different. That's not a breakfast coded item. That's a lunchtime treat. That's a lunch and dinner.
You're all over the place. You're all over the place though.
No one appreciates fucking savory delight.
Anyway,
you're fucking having food at weird times.
Continue, Connor. You're on some shit. You said, "Hey, welcome to the Robo-Café." Blah blah blah.
I hope you've got your nice cup of coffee or tea. We do discriminate, but not by much.
I got apple cider right here, freshly brewed. Let me take a sip.
Yeah, I hope you have some sort of sweet or savory delight. If you have something sour or bitter, I'm not allowed to comment on that. Yeah, welcome. Today we're gonna
get yourself a nice cup of hot. Get yourself. Actually, we've been recording for 10 minutes, Tadhg, where we just forgot that we didn't introduce.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry I was late. Some
No, it's
fuckers decided they'd, try and take my back bike wheel off. But luckily I chained it.
I was
but
trying to
can't
take back
fix
the.
anything.
I was trying to take back.
Now I'm covered in grease. Covered in grease.
Just how I like you.
I pours McDonald's grease every morning.
Why would they charge? I flex with me. I probably
Because you can actually get like bike tires. You can get like a decent amount of money off them. You can get about $100 off some of them if they're like brand new, good condition. That's why I also didn't understand. I was like, part of the reason I think maybe they didn't persevere is because they realized my bike's like a pre-owned piece of shit, and they just went, "Oh fuck it, actually, I won't get anything from this."
Yeah.
Like I literally removed the brakes, the fucking front brakes off of it. Has no bell.
It's awesome. That's swag. Tadhg while riding is a safety hazard.
One time when my bike got stolen, my dad, we got a new one because I needed it to like get to school and shit. It was an electric bike, so it's like, and then like a couple months later, my dad saw someone selling obviously my bike on Gumtree.
For how much?
Like, basically, he was like, we were like, all right. Basically, everyone in the family is like, all right, we have a plan, right? Here's how you get him, right? You say like, I'm interested in getting the bike, how much, whatever, and you go along with it until, they give you more shit, and then you have proof or whatever, you submit to blah, and, do whatever the fuck. I don't know, we had another bike by that point, so it wasn't like, like we claimed, we bought another bike with money we got from fucking, like, insurance, like property insurance. So it's like, well, it wasn't that big a deal, but it was also like, kind of want to like teach these guys a lesson. But then we're like, all right, so yeah, message them and be like, you just want to buy it. But then for some reason, my dad chose to message them with, "Hi, we recently had a bike of this exact model get stolen. Do you know anything?" And then they just deleted the listing and like,
idiot.
Like, what the fuck? It was so obviously mine as well because my bike had like one of the brakes was like replaced with like a different one. And they purposefully didn't take a photo of the bike with that like brake visible, like the fucking handbrake. So it was like, oh yeah, well like it's all handbrake on a bike. I don't know why I said. So it's like, yeah, it's obviously my bike. It's like, I think the reason they sell it is so you can like find a charger or some shit for it,
Oh fuck.
It's so fucking. I don't know why people do that. It's like,
I get why people stole my bike.
Yeah.
So they could sell it on Gumtree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like especially the fact that I live in like a student accommodation. It's like you're just stealing like broke students'
They don't
bikes.
think about it when you're
I think
stealing.
it's like just like you could steal because you can.
Yeah, it like I don't know. A lot of times, if you need to steal shit, if you have to steal shit, a lot of time you're not thinking about the other person. You're just thinking, I need to get by.
I'm down there. Yeah, I'm down there trying to fix it, and some like people come down, and yeah, they were talking about how someone's like was in a hoodie, and they've been like they tried to take a bike, and now I'm like worried because I forgot to chain it up before I left. I just got frustrated and walked because I was covered in grease, and I just wanted to get work done, so I just came back upstairs. But I'm pretty sure I got it. It's just that they bent the frame so that the two things that hold the back wheel in place, the back wheel fits, just the problem is the frame's like bent open because they obviously tried to like bend it open so they could get like the wheel. But so it means I'm pretty sure like the back derailleur fucking can't even attach to the wheel. I don't know if any bike nerds out there could help me with this. It's like I put the back tire on and then it just like I don't know how to get the chain from the derailleur to get onto the back tire.
Cool.
So
Max,
if any bike nerds out there could help a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max, can you put this image on screen? I wanna
Oh yeah, well, the Dilbert.
Yeah, I feel like we all kind of forgot that, but I just had to look over and was like,
Dilbert's actually one of my biggest inspirations.
just for Dilbert fucking profile. Yeah, Dilbert's one of your biggest inspirations.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
Scott Adams or like
Scott Adams. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, look, I mean, he's so right. Like, what did he say? Like, about like killing his autistic son or something.
Why? I didn't know about that.
It was like some weird shit. It's like you either. Hang on.
I wrote that up on screen when we find it. Like, that's what the fuck.
Yeah, when a young male, let's say 14 to 19, is in danger to himself and others, society gives the supporting family two options: watch people die, or kill your own son.
did he kill his own son?
These are your only options. I chose one and watched my stepson die. I was relieved he took no one else with him.
Sorry, I like knocked my mic.
I think it was about like his stepson like killed himself or something, and that's like what he said about it. I don't.
What a fucking cunt. I know he's a fucking asshole. Like
Was his son autistic?
I don't know.
Yeah, like Scott Adams is Scott Adams is incredibly funny because he's a genuine narcissist.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he
think
is-
that tweet is hilarious, personally.
Like Scott Adams thinks he's a genius for inventing fucking Dilbert. Like he unironically thinks he's Einstein.
Yeah, he is.
Like, have you heard his
Yes.
speech about what it means to be confident? Like he says, you do something wrong, and then not people who like say you should take that back. Well, smart people go, huh? That didn't get the response I wanted. Let me try something different next time. That's not his exact words, but very close to it. Basically saying you should just lie until you get the effect you want. Which is pretty swag. I agree with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, guys, I've recently watched Kaiba.
Yeah.
That main guy.
Yeah, you got the.
He got a big arsehole through his chest.
Big asshole.
Got a big, just huge arsehole through his chest, man. I was like, God damn.
Asshole. People are gonna be watching these episodes. Oh, they're fucking still talking.
Fuck's sake.
I'm with them. I'm with
Fucking
them.
like listen to this dumb shit fucking last week and now I gotta listen to this week. Fucking hell.
Fucking big arseholes.
I stand by
picture of a big
you.
arsehole.
No, I'm not doing
Put a
that.
picture of Kaiba's big arsehole.
Like, I'll throw it up. I don't remember where he did. I think
Put a gif of Kaiba puckering his cute arsehole.
I'm not.
No, I'd rather not.
You always have these absurd requests that, like,
Max,
I could not even possibly fulfill.
Max,
Throw it back.
Max, make like Kaiba spreads his little asshole and like his huge asshole, and it engulfs the screen.
Please.
And then you travel through like a little wormhole, and then you come on the other end.
How are you supposed to do that?
and you see the
How
gates
would
of
you
hell
even start?
boy.
Harry. That's just illogical. That's what you sound like, Tadhg. I mean, Connor.
Ooh.
I get you
I'm
two
the one who's
confused a
doing
lot,
it.
sorry.
I just say what happens.
We are the
They're
same
the same
person.
personality type, you know, just different.
That's true, yeah. They're both INFPs. You know, I get fuzzy in my head.
Yeah.
Waka.
Yeah, it's because I'm too analytical as a INTP. I'm always just thinking so much. You know, I'm breaking people down to their core
Yeah, always
components.
thinking about
you know?
fucking dick.
But as an INFJ, possibly the rarest personality type. I'm always feeling the room. I'm very
You had to
analytical.
glow. You had to brag about fucking rarity. Jesus.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
I do, yeah.
fucking- like a goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh card. Fucking no, I pulled
I got the
SR.
ultra rare in life.
a secret rare personality type.
Yeah, rarer doesn't necessarily mean better, you know. I'm sorry, but I think you pulled a stinker.
Oh, you got all like depressed like anime characters. I got like Jesus Christ. I got like
Yeah, I got
I got-
fucking
personality type.
Iwakura Lane, who is basically Jesus Christ.
I got
Anime girl
Rika
Jesus.
Furuta, which is
I got L from Death Note.
Max.
And
I got
other-
P3.
I got
I got Pit 3 Prototype,
you also got
which is
Hitler.
basically Jesus Christ.
I also have J.K. Rowling and John Pearce.
See, you have fucking nerds. You have fucking bitch nerds. I have awesome emo boys.
I have awesome characters. I have Kaoru.
I have Kaoru from the manga, so.
I have Rei from the manga.
I have Shinji. Just both versions. I'm cool in the press like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, honestly, like I would make fun of you, but I've said this once, I think, but Rebuild of Eva Shinji is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like him.
Original Shinji's shit, but like
I mean, I need to rewatch Eva again to like fully get it, maybe, because I've only actually seen Eva the show like once, you know. But like, I really, really did not like Shinji, you know, watching Evangelion. But like, Rebuild of Eva, I kind of got him a bit more.
Yeah.
Same with Asuka. I more than Shinji, I hate Asuka from original Eva, but Asuka from Rebuild's like one of my favorite characters in the franchise.
They're just good characters.
She's just awesome. I want her to be my mom.
I want her.
I like that copy of Rei that like.
Welcome back, Shinji. I want you.
And like. You cannot undo and press one time, but like at the start. So, like,
Who the fuck knows them by the subtitles? Like,
I fucking know.
say 1, 2, 3, 4, man. I don't know what the fuck you cannot undo was.
It was free.
Yeah, well, yeah, just say 3. I know Thrice Upon a Time because I was the only one that had a different like style of subtitle, but like all the others, like you know, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think they just gave up at like Gynax or whatever.
It's not even Gynax. It's like whatever the fuck. Like
I forgot you. But, like,
some people they commissioned, right? I don't think Gynax does anything but collect Eva merch money now.
like,
yeah. Or they're actually like cool people went to trigger it.
Yeah, except for Arno. Except I don't even think he's necessarily works for Gynax exclusively anymore. I think he just did Eva because like who else are they gonna get to do Eva, right? Like
who else are they gonna get to do fucking Shinji?
Yeah, who else is gonna? Yeah,
me.
Who else is gonna draw
Wes Anderson?
Dicking
dude,
down?
Wes Anderson Eva would be kind of cool though.
I feel like you can get some credit.
It would be so out of character for anything Wes Anderson though. It would be so funny because there like would be no CG, so like the big robot fights would be like some like weird like
live action
artistic fucking like it'd be like
I
would say it'd be like
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
it would be like a really like old fashioned like silent movie type shit, you know, where it's like a model diorama and then they're like, you know, it's like I that's how I imagine it. We would do it. His movies. I mean, this is a side note, and no one fucking cares. But his movies are so pretty.
Grand
Budapest is such a fucking pretty movie.
Grand Budapest is legit one of my fucking favorite films of all time.
I love Grand Budapest.
That shot where he like just like walks like fully up the stairs and shit, in like the one shot. It's so cool.
I have a book, actually, it's like accidentally Wes Anderson, where it's just like people have taken photos in style of like Wes Anderson shots. I love going through that fucking book, just seeing just random shit from it and just like.
Did you know that type of shot where it's like a person standing mid, it creates a sense of uneasiness? But more of like it creates a. How do you say this?
No, I feel that.
Thank you, Uni Tadhg. Thank you. I take courses about this stuff, Tadhg. No, it's not a dig on you. It's a
dig on you, and yeah, no, it is.
It is.
Everyone knows the university is a scam and it's invented by the bourgeois.
Bourgeois P, as I like to say, and then all their noble tablecloths fucking burst into flames.
Look, I can just Google fucking Ethan Becker art tutorials and get good at drawing furry porn and then make just as honest a living.
I'm doing that, man. You know,
I love watching Ethan Becker, where I sometimes like finish the video and I go, "Wait, was I supposed to do what he said, or am I supposed to do the opposite of what he said?" And I genuinely get that. I'm like, is he wanting me to do not that? Does he want me to not draw with curves, or does he I don't know.
Yeah, it's genius. It's like learning, but you like have to like ponder it a little bit, you know?
All right, he's inside. He's like, you fucking piss, baby. You shit. You fucking shit. You got nothing. You fucking shit.
You're nothing. You had no talent.
You got
Don't use a pencil. You fucking bitch.
I was doing that just in school for the longest time. I was just on that Chris Chan mindset. I just didn't use a fucking pencil, any layering as whatsoever. I'll just draw my fucking like school book and like a biro pen. I still draw a biro pen, but it's layering now. But you know.
Well, if you're doing sketch layers for a like piece, you should always. I mean, I don't know. It depends what you do. Like, if you're drawing shit in like fucking your English book or whatever, I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, that's what I was in the mindset of. But I just drew a lot, so it was like.
I used a lot of pencil in school actually. I think later on I stopped, but I used mechanical pencil to like do a lot of shit. I think I was weird in that aspect. I think most people by that age are like not.
I draw a lot with mechanical pencil now, but like before, like I don't know. I think it was just mostly because like I didn't like drawing with just like a stand pencil and that. I didn't like having to sharpen it, but like ever since I got like I don't know when I was like 14, got that mechanical pencil shit, I was all over that.
You say it like it's some crazy new revolution, fucking.
I say it's like life changing.
Holy shit! They just came out with fucking mechanical pencils. Guys, you won't believe this shit.
Mind you, my art was like it used to be like super duper shit. Like I was so scared.
About every human being on Earth.
Actually, yeah. When I was beginning,
when I was like, it's, you know, normal. Normal to not be good at something when you start doing it, right? Like
what?
Yeah, legit.
Wait, huh?
Oh wait, you're not like instantly like a god at doing something. You know? Like
Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being like
I can't hear you to make it.
I know being in like English class with like Connor and just drawing shit with him with like little essays, like just cause chaos in the background.
I once drew gender bent Connor in my Japanese book.
What?
I don't think I ever told him that.
I don't know how to feel about that.
It was awesome.
I think I saw that, but it was just like
yeah. I showed you on Tadhg. It was.
Why would you show me?
You weren't on call. Fucking, you know.
I once drew I drew Aiden as me and me as a fusion in biology.
That's so cool. Is anyone, you know, anything new happen in the news?
Sucks and pain.
The news. I fucking don't know.
Anastasia Palaszczuk being
I feel like Scott Morrison is more
bitch up to.
She said a bunch of sexist comments.
That vile wench.
I haven't really been following Ozpol that much as recently.
I don't fucking follow. I stopped caring about Ozpol.
What did she say?
I only know it because my parents watch the news.
Connor, what did she say? I'm asking you what she said.
She said that a bunch of hot charity workers had a evening rendezvous with two male colleagues.
That's it?
What?
Yeah.
That's who fucking cares?
I thought it was gonna be like blatantly like and like.
I was like thinking of.
She's implying that two women who were there for a charity event had sex with.
No, I get it, but like, okay. It's not. I mean, you know, it's like, you know.
Hey, I'm just saying what I said. You know as much as me, okay?
No, I know. I'm not criticizing you. I'm criticizing the fucking news cycle. You know, like, damn, that's really. You know, I mean, I get it.
I mean,
suppose probably shouldn't be saying that, Anastasia, but like, okay.
I mean, I think in Ozpol right now the big focus is, you know, Scotty, how he like took on like 5 positions in his government without like even telling. Apparently, even the ministers who had those jobs did not know that he was actually the one doing it.
Man, I don't give a fuck about Ozpol. Like, I'll care about it when I get to care about it, you know.
Your country, brother.
Once they fucking start actually like putting solar panels in the desert, then I'll start focusing on it. I don't care about it, or if they fucking, you know, they stop sending the refugees to fucking like
die.
Yeah, to shitty fucking camps where they all die. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool if Australia didn't. You know.
It would be cool if Lex Luthor, aka Pete Dutton, just stopped doing politics, and I don't know. I just don't want anywhere near it. He looks like a supervillain. Like he just. I don't know how anyone I don't even think liberals like him. He's just a hard sell as a person. I think it's just universally known that he's just kind of just a shit cunt.
So, any new shows? Any, you know?
I watched the first episode of Ergo Proxy today.
I don't give a fuck. If you don't have an opinion, man, like, you can't be saying I watched one episode or something. Who cares?
I watched, I don't know, man.
Damn.
Nothing happened this week.
I moved, so I was busy moving.
We watched Joanna Man together.
Yeah.
Joanna Man is a fascinating feminist and transpositive
Joanna Man is
movie.
a transpositive, inspiring feminist story that I think should be studied in film classes.
It's celebrated.
Yeah.
Millennia. Criminal that has received so little coverage within the media.
Yeah.
Joanna Man.
Joanna, I'm here.
Yeah, and the fact that Joanna Man shows up at the end and gives them a TED talk, a TED
talk.
Gives them a TED talk about how to win at WNBA.
He shows up in
tells the woman how to be better at their sport.
He's like, you girls got passion. You don't need me to win. Go out there and fuck shit up, and then they go out there and win. And then Soldier Boy is like, I don't give a fuck that Joanna Man's a man. I still want to fuck her or him.
And they're like, I guess we needed a man all along.
No, well, that's the moral is that they don't, Tadhg.
No, but
we're not paying the end thing. He goes out there and says, "You guys don't need me to win this game."
In that light, though, it's almost as if they needed a man to tell them that they don't need a man.
No, but you can say that about anything at that point. You could say just because he's he just went in there and did finished the third act because it was his job because he's in a movie.
Nah, fuck that. He should have just left. He should have just never shown.
It was more just trying to be redemption for he fucked up, and it was redemption for his character.
Redemption, the lie after the lie revealed, everyone comes to accept the lie. You know.
Yeah.
I hate the liar. I hate liar revealed tropes and shit like that. And shit like that. Like I hate fucking.
I watched a Bullet Train.
It's predicated on
Brad
character
Pitt
lying to a bunch of
Cool.
people.
It was actually it was fun.
Another movie I watched recently was Lost in First Men, which is I only say it because it's basically all it is just a bunch of really slow shots of slow black and white shots of Holocaust memorials, and then was it Tilda Swinton just narrating this weird dystopian race of new humans and how they're sending a message to the past and they need our help or whatever. It was pretty cool.
New humans,
Yeah, they lived on Saturn and were green.
Green.
That's not a joke. That's what it was.
Oh, this is actually green. Oh.
Yes. And she says 2,000 million years in the future, which I don't get because that's just 2 billion. So why doesn't she just say 2 billion? But she says 2,000 million
really sound
multiple times. So I didn't really get that. It was really cool. It was a cool little movie, you know. Would give it a recommend. It's not too long as well, so it's not, and it has a lot of really good sound. You know, the sound is a lot of really interesting shit.
The sound is a lot.
Well, yeah, because obviously the footage is there's no. It's basically just a fucking audiobook with some black and white footage of Holocaust memorials in Eastern Europe. that look like weird ruins or like weird futuristic ruin type shit, you know. It was a cool movie. Also, the guy who directed and like did it, it was his first movie and also his last movie because he fucking like died.
Oh damn! This is my mug. This is my masterpiece. He died.
I think it was
This is
like
my
Icelandic or
masterpiece.
something. So.
This is my masterpiece.
Yeah, the best thing to come out of Iceland though is Lazy Town.
Go.
It's Lazy Town. What if he was?
I didn't know Lazy Town was Icelandic. I didn't know that.
Okay. I don't think it was. No. I actually have no fucking idea. I know. I'm pretty sure Sporticus and Robbie Rotten are Icelandic actors. I don't know if it was filmed in Iceland or if they filmed it overseas, because I know Stephanie was American. So it could have been. It was an Icelandic production, but they could have been filmed overseas, and the actors came over.
I always thought Sporticus was like Italian or some
Wait,
shit.
I think it was Italian coded, but I'm pretty sure it was an Icelandic dude.
Okay.
Italian coded.
Italian coded.
Nah, he was Spanish, if anything.
And like a pointy mustache, and
he had like that Spanish mustache.
I'm Sporticus.
Yeah.
Like
Hello,
classic like El Dorado, like Three Musketeers type look to him, I feel like.
Yeah.
Hello, I am Sporticus.
John Wick when John Wick when John
He gets
Wick.
the John Dick.
When John
when you John Dick down John Wick. John Wick when you nip him on the arsehole. Go up till 89 when I cover him in my cum.
Okay, that's a bit. I think you want to be too far there.
It makes the splash noise. It says, "Now that's just insulting."
You know what? I agree. I
You sound like- I just heard Narwhal.
I think what you're saying right now is just insulting.
Yeah, Nardwar when I cover him with my cum.
When I cake Nardwar, I'm gonna fix one of cum.
Now, Robo-Café, I have some gifts for you. It is a... Oh my god, Nardwar, how did you know about fucking Satan's front door? Full-on dip cat. You're Robo-Café, we have to know.
Oh my god,
Real life fan fiction.
oh my god, Nardwar, how'd you get?
I wanna make a series.
How'd you get Baja? So generic.
Make a comic
Especially quite insulting.
series.
Oh, you know,
Like, cause, the implication,
implication of what?
No, I don't have to say it. Like, you know what I mean.
It doesn't smell like you. It's not a boy smell.
I fucking hate boy smell. Yeah, I joke about, I do the joke and I'll play along with it, but just I probably because I have a weird autistic hypersensitive I have like a weird smell imagination where I can
obsessed with like what characters smell like.
I really really hate fucking boy smell as a term and girl smell anything. Fuck it, just
I mean, I think.
Did you just think of like some like sweaty fucking like?
It's just gross. I just think of like me when I don't like fucking leave my house for like 2 weeks and don't change my clothes.
Fair, yeah.
I think of my shirt when I fucking like don't change it for like a month and just like sit inside, and it gets slightly damp.
Damp?
My shirts know that my bed sheets do. If I leave them on for too long, they'll get just kind of naturally damp.
I change them out every like 3 weeks.
That's cool. I have the lame personality, so I'm kind of like her for real,
Yeah, don't clean your room.
Yeah. Jordan Peterson would hate me.
Yeah,
you're the bizarre world version of Jordan Peterson.
He's screaming.
You sit there online all day, on the wild all day. not clean, not doing anything.
I have some strong opinions about this Laney Walker girl. She's just in her house and in the wired all day, and that's not on, man. She's not being productive with her time.
Oh, she's changed.
She's not using her time as productively. I've seen her room. She needs to clean her room.
What if like
Okay, man.
What if the God guy from Lane? What if it was just Jordan Peterson?
It's Jordan Peterson, yeah.
How would be cool to see just like it's the same outfit as well, but it's just Jordan Peterson. That weird makeup on.
It's just utterly delusional.
You're Lane of the Wired.
I think,
man.
I got fucking. You can change your mind, man. But I think my work. I checked my roster.
Wow, Jordan Peterson called our prime minister utterly delusional.
What are you talking about?
I don't. Cool, dude.
What are you saying about that? What is that in reference to? I'm genuinely curious now.
Albanese is gonna make a response video.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson declares Anthony Albanese delusional for its ambitious climate change agenda, which he says will devastate Australia.
Albanese's going to pull out his gun phone.
Albanese's going to make a serious response video, and he's going to say, now, a man by the name of Jordan Peterson has called me out, and I think these claims are utterly ridiculous, and I have to respond to them. And then they're gonna like feud a bunch, and then they're gonna both get on Hassan's stream and have like a debate while Hassan sits there and like
chomps on his salad.
Yeah, has a big Keemstar bucket of popcorn while they debate each other. And then Keemstar also joins the call, and he has a salad, and he's eating that while they're debating.
Reversal.
Yeah.
This is like clever.
Yeah, I'm smart.
It's clever storytelling.
Comedy Central should hire me to make a new sitcom.
I would.
Comedy Central should hire me to make Brickleberry season.
On Comedy Central.
Fazar's already come out, dude.
What?
That's the new show.
Zaza.
Fazar.
Yeah.
No, I can still make a Brickleberry new season.
Why?
They can't.
Because I can. If I pitch it good enough, I say, alright, so we're going to do a bit of a Brickleberry soft reboot.
No, it's a Brickleberry, but 5 years in the future.
Well, it's a soft reboot. We're going to have, it's a soft reboot. All the lore is sort of the same, but some of the personalities have been tweaked. Some of the relations have been changed. The art style is going to be a little bit more snappy. We're going to go to even cheaper puppet animation.
We're just going to have puppets.
Yeah, it's going to be a puppet show now.
Yeah, it's already just.
It's going to feature real life Daniel Tosh as on a green screen in the puppet world.
He's the god. Who's moving around for his whims.
He's the god, but he's also just like a regular dude, and he doesn't realize that he's god.
Oh no.
I think that'd be a good pitch.
Having tea and biscuits, my biscuit fell in the tea.
Then get the biscuit out of the tea.
It's too hot.
Too hot. Shut up.
That's me when I turn into a fucking dinosaur baby.
The baby from Dinosaurs.
Baby from
in real life.
Yeah. The baby from real life.
I remember just like watching Land what was it, like a Land Before Time?
Mm-hmm.
So it's called. In kindy and just watching like the dinosaurs move around and shit, and it's like so like being enamored by it.
What do you mean?
What, you were like blown away by the idea of animation, or like?
No, I just like the characters. So I was just like, oh, it's enamored by like, for some reason. I don't know why.
Holy shit! They made them dinosaurs move. What the fuck? What the fuck, teacher? You gotta turn this one off. I don't fucking. This is making me fucking. My brain's gonna explode.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit!
I remember being in preschool and like also like having like one of those just like fucking like an animal, like a what do you call them? Just like encyclopedias and that. They would just call them fact books. I would call them because I misheard them, so I called them fat books.
Mm.
And I just remember vividly. I don't know why it's the only thing that stands out to me. Just like a snake eating an egg. And it made me feel something. That could have been a very dangerous moment. Where
What? Why would you openly admit
Fucking
this?
pardon? What? Huh?
I'm just like, I'm glad to it click. That could have been like a beginning sort of like vor thing.
You think that happened? You think that's how like the very first people got into vor is they saw something like that?
That's what I feel like. That's what it makes me think. It's like what like
Because,
that's how like kids could like get into like.
I mean, usually it's because they see something and then they also get into it. But I'm thinking like the first people who get into it and then start making stuff based on that.
Haha, yeah. Haha, I'm glad no one's into that. Haha, hides ovipositor behind back. Haha. Haha, alien egg shoots out of asshole. Three alien eggs shoot out of my asshole. Haha, no, I'm glad no one.
Nah, guys, that's like gelatin eggs splattered onto the ground. I moan out a little bit. Just shitted a little bit.
Would have rather fucking.
I love those ovipositor toys. I don't like.
If you had an ovipositor egg fall out of your ass, would you like? Would you think it would be like? Do you think it would be more embarrassing to say you shit your pants or that you like had an alien egg up your ass?
I feel like it's more easier to explain you just shit yourself than this like.
Yeah.
Then just like, oh yeah, I inject like eggs into my like gelatin.
Okay, but what if it was us hanging around though? Like it was just like the four of us and like we all know what it is.
I don't fucking know. I can't do anything there. I'm just screwed. I'm just
if we all know what it is, then you're not going to
like.
I think the alien egg fetish is one of the more tame ones.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
really?
because when you think about the actual like what you do for it, you just put things up an orifice and
that
put it out. Like, I mean, it's just it's just sort of like it's just like putting anal beads in your ass, but with more steps.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, but what about the? Do you remember the post I put in of the girl who shoved fucking spider eggs up there?
Well, if they're not real.
No, real.
No, yeah, that's weird. Then don't do that. That's not what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about just like the fetish.
Oh yeah, those are fine. That's just like that's reasonable. That's in comparison to what is out there. That is reasonable.
Yeah, because the notion, like the
sort of fetishes, Taylor.
The act is like you put a thing up a hole. It's like people do that already,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I understand. I understand what you mean, and I agree.
We should do a fetish tier list. We should do a political compass alignment tier list. We should do a JREG videos tier list.
We should, and we should just fucking rank them all at the bottom.
We should do a bread tube tier list. We should do a Dilbert tier list.
Nightmare.
We should
I would do a Dilbert tier list. I'd do that.
We should do what you would do a tier list of every single Dilbert issue.
Yeah.
Every single comic strip of Dilbert you would rank.
Yeah.
Okay.
And every episode.
That's like insane, eh? Yeah,
and every episode.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You're not true Dilbertians like I am.
Yeah, well, I'm not really. I don't actually give that much of a shit about Dilbert. So.
What?
Huh? Tadhg's just like heavily breathing into his microphone now. The fuck you good?
Sorry, I'm drawing, and when I get focused, I like start like breathing heavily.
Damn. So new chip dip upload, guys.
Yeah.
It's will probably not be out by next week, but
Yeah.
feel like I should mention it. The podcast is the only thing I have right now since I'm not streaming to to talk about shit like that.
And anyone who streams is a fucking moron.
Shut up, you're gay.
Well, and we talked about that. Like, it would be funny that if I did play Persona while streaming.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be funny. It would be good. It would be funny, like actually entertaining.
I watch it. And
I said if Max streamed Persona 3, I would fucking be in the chat, and I would have an alt account, so no one knew who I was, and backseat the shit.
Yeah, I would spend $50 and send stream message saying, "Did you know I'm circumcised?"
Yeah.
Wait, miss me with that bullshit. Alright, never mind. But yeah, I think I would just if I did that, I would just have to go into it blind. I wouldn't have to min-max or anything. Wait.
Min-max. I think you're quite
That's what I sort of do with games. I sort of just research them a little bit before going into them.
I mean, yeah. P3, you've got to shoot your friend in the neck. I mean, what?
P3 is if you're gonna start with P3, you're gonna need to figure out some shit.
Yeah,
P3 is not a game that lets you ease into the system that well.
I would suggest playing P4 and P5.
It depends what you want to do. You either go 5-4-3 if you if you can't I think you could do either or, but if you can't put up with slightly archaic game design, then you do 5-4-3, and then you can do 2-1 if you really want. But I mean, who the fuck would ever play Persona 2? Am I right, Persona fans?
Could I do 4-5-3 if I wanted to, or?
I mean, why would you? But
I don't know.
I mean, three.
I have 4 my Steam library. So
yeah, but you can buy Persona 5 for $10 on the PS4.
Okay.
I'll just wait until in October or whatever it's coming out on PC.
Yeah. With P3, you're either you're emulating it if you're streaming. I mean, what? And then you've either got P3 Fairs, which is probably the better version.
P3 Fairs is definitely the better version if you
Definitely the best version to stream.
It's the best version to experience the game for the first time.
Yeah,
because you just don't get the same thing with portable.
You walking around is it's not the same.
You get to explore.
Yeah,
but it's I would say because if you can't put up with the game design of 3, which is not particularly modern, then you should start with 5 because that's the most user friendly one, I guess is the way you'd say it.
Yeah,
newcomer friendly, I guess. It's the most accessible as well, and it's
But I mean, if you're ever gonna play any of the older Shimigami Tensei games, then 3 is actually quite accessible compared to, say, Nocturne.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, if you're gonna get into SMT now, you're gonna get into fucking the newer SMTs.
But I'm saying if you're gonna play the older ones, P3 is a kind of a good middle ground.
You'd play SMT 5 or 4 even.
I specifically said
maybe not 4 because it's fucking 3DS, but you'd probably do Knockdown HD or SMT 5.
Yeah.
In current day or fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
is Soul Hackers 2 just not even called SMT?
Yeah.
Are they just pushing it as a Persona thing where it's just called Soul Hackers 2?
Yeah. I think because they realized how shitty their fucking mainline SMT audience gets when they put SMT next to the title. Which is retarded, but... I mean, in my opinion, P3's main issue is that it front loads its difficulty. like P3, obviously the game gets harder as you go along, but in order to get the true ending at the very, like, the first, like, third, you've got to follow basically an exact formula of what you do, and then from there you actually have a couple of extra nights to do Tartarus.
I mean, it's
just when you do Tartarus, you have to, like, you really have to, like, you have to level up, you have to get pretty far. Like, you have to do it all in one run and level up for the boss.
P3 is just, like, because it's, like, getting the social stats is a fucking nightmare in that game. Like, the fucking courage skill, whatever. Even though there's only 3, it's still just, like, it takes so fucking long to do them. And then, like, the fucking tiredness mechanic, it makes like, dungeons so annoying. Because, like, because it's so strict already with, like, timing and shit. The fact that, like, if someone gets tired, you, like, cannot go out of Tartarus, like, to, like, get shit or whatever is, like, really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you know, like, in P5 or something, if you know, if you need to go back to the start to, like, go to the Velvet Room or whatever, you just, like, go back to the start. But, like, in P3, you can't go back to shit, because if you go back to the entrance room of Tartarus, everyone just pieces out.
Yeah, because they do not want. I mean, there's a mechanic, isn't it? Like, they won't do that specifically on the night before a full moon.
Probably.
Like, I remember distinctly. Like, I think in the night before a full moon, people can't become ill, or they won't quit. Like, I remember, like, specifically, like, it's so you don't lock yourself out.
It's just so dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what they're going for, and especially, like, the uncontrollable party members is another thing. I mean, P3 is great. It definitely is I would say it easily has the best main story.
This is the best story that I know. Everyone says P2 is peak, but sorry.
I haven't played it.
Yeah, I'm a Persona fan, so I haven't played it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
3 definitely has by far the best, like, main plot.
P5's story fucking sucks, so it's not hard.
Yeah.
P5's main plot line is so fucking gay.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like you think it's gonna be cool, and then it's not.
Yeah.
And it just ends up not being cool, and it's like, well, it's like, okay. Like, it was fine, but, like, it felt so inoffensive compared to the other two before it.
Yeah. Like P4 has the big reveal, and P3 is just constant fucking car crashes throughout.
Yeah, P3 is constant, and everyone's dying. Oh, fuck. Oh. Death, people dying.
There is actually a lot of revelations. I really like. No, that's a spoiler. I won't say that.
I haven't played these games yet.
Revelations Persona, motherfucker. Like, you can't sit here on a high horse. Like, you know, maybe the other two, but you got fucking Persona 4 in your Steam library like 2 fucking years ago. It can run on any fucking potato PC.
I know a lot of P4 spoilers, but you know, like.
So you know the spoilers for the one that you have access to.
That you own. Like, it's not even like P3, which you have access to, which you could get like a ROM easily in an emulator, set up quick. No, you can just press play. You can start at any time.
It's like computer.
P4 runs on a fucking potato. It came out in fucking 2008 for the PS2, motherfucker.
P4 Golden specifically was made for the fucking PSP.
It was made for the PS Vita.
Sorry. But still, the PS Vita is, I bet good money that your PS Vita is much weaker than your laptop.
The port on PC is renowned for being able to run on, like, potato hardware.
We tell you this. Oh, you could just try. You could just boot it and check the frame rate. You could have done that.
You don't say that all the time. You don't fucking.
At least if I spoil shit around Tadhg, he's not gonna be like, "No, dude, chill out. I might play that game in like 2 years." Tadhg's, Tadhg hasn't beat Persona 5. That's fine.
I
I haven't even played Persona 5, but I don't care about spoilers because as a true Persona fan, I just watched the Let's Play.
The game came out fucking like 6 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
They're not new.
For me, I have a thing where it's like if it's really old, if it's been out for like more than like 5 years, then yeah, it's fair game. Fuck, even 2 years. If it's been out for more than 2 years, then I feel it's fair game to like talk about shit.
Like, I get Persona because it's such a long game, so like, you prolong the spoiler discussion for a bit. I feel like the community gets that as well, though, right? Like it's not as much as some other games.
Like spoiler warnings for like the main antagonist.
Like people, but like fucking if you in modern day be like, yeah, Adachi is such a good villain, and someone's like, whoa, what the fuck, dude? I'm gonna play that game. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, also, Adachi's such a good villain.
He came out in like 2008, dude.
Yeah, not only because he's such a great villain that you don't want to expect, but because even knowing that he's a villain, he's still such a great character. That's what makes him so compelling.
Just funny.
Yeah.
Look, I'll probably start. I'll probably around like October or something. I don't know. I just need to get through fucking like KH shit. And,
scheduling video game playthroughs.
That's what I'm doing.
I can fit it in my schedule. Maybe.
I don't play that much video games.
Maybe quarter 4. I don't know. I'm kind of strapped that season. I don't know.
I feel I'll catch up in the battle pass for a bit.
Those Goku quests aren't doing themselves, so.
I got out my power.
Yeah, Goku's in Fortnite. Yeah, guys.
What's they say about it?
Yeah, get your Beerus skin. Get your Bulma
Beerus
skin.
and Bulma skins exclusively.
I think I'll just get Beerus. I like Beerus' character. I like Beerus. Like when he slaps Bulma on the ground.
Furry.
My Bulma.
Yes.
Also likes hairless cats like a fucking retard.
Like a mongoloid, like an absolute like worthless human being. Yeah.
He's got a funky. He's got like a
fucking scum under my boot.
He's got like a little like a cool design, and I appreciate it. I like Beerus.
You like Beerus's design? Nice.
I fuck with it. I'm watching that movie.
What about Champa? What about his fat counterpart?
Champa's funny to me. It's like, what if Beerus was just fat? It's like I don't know shit about Dragon Ball, but like that exists. He's just funny to me.
He wears red as well.
Because it's his twin brother.
That's like you and Nari.
Yeah, Nari
kind of looks like you, but
fat.
But fat.
I knew twins that were like that.
You knew one portly one schizophrenic one.
Well, no,
a real lemon grab style duo.
It was sort of like that. One was just like normal-ish, and the other one was kind of like mega autistic.
That's awesome.
Well, Max, which one's mega autistic? Huh?
The large
the fat one. Or, yeah, okay.
He was my friend. I liked him a lot, but
No, but which one of me and Nari is megally autistic?
You.
I was talking about other twins. So like,
oh, it's Tadhg though, but yeah.
I've never really known fat era Tadhg, so like.
No, Tadhg's autistic though.
Tadhg's autistic.
Not autistic.
He's Tadhg.
What? What? You're telling me?
We should all get autism diagnosis.
I already have one.
It'd be hilarious.
Wait, guys, to get another autism diagnosis?
Yeah, we
The joke is that like Banjo and I come out with like a positive, like we have autism, but you and Connor and Max come out with negative autism.
yeah. Well, we go and see someone gauge if we're autistic, and we're like, yeah, these fucking idiots, and then we get the diagnosis. That'd be hilarious. We should write that one down.
They revoked my diagnosis.
Fuck. They took away my autism license.
The A card. I don't have the A card anymore.
My A card.
What happened to the A card? An in-depth history of Disney's A card.
Well, what if they had like A Train?
3 hours.
Or autistic.
Very insightful. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Fascinating.
His name would be A Train because he fucking loves trains.
Like autism is not a superpower.
That's a superpower. It's just
Like what's his? Instead of he runs over fucking.
The A stands for autism and the train stands for train.
He runs over Huey's GF with a train.
Yeah. This is I don't know train models. I can't even complete the bit because I don't know any of them. You know.
You gay. You suck penis.
That's not a train model.
You love smell. You love.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not a train model.
What if they had like the SDK boy smell train? What if that was like?
I would not board the train.
You need to be putting
it smells like body odor. Just
if there was a big wrapper that logo that said "boy smell" outside the train I was catching, I would ask when the next one is coming.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Do you guys think an ice chick with poofy hair is better than an ice chick with straight hair?
It's just Ice Queen, ice chick with poofy hair.
What do you think? Does poofy hair suit better or for ice characters?
It depends what you want because it could be like powdered snow.
Oh yeah.
Or if you want it to be more like ice hair, then it'd be like pointy, right?
Yeah, it'd be like.
But if you want it to look kind of like snow.
Yeah, I could make it blocky-ish. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. That's unique. That's different.
Yeah, that's something new. That's something no one's done before.
That's like new, weird, wacky.
That's like some crazy new new wave kind of wacky alternative media. That's what they describe us like.
Shits in a box. That's different.
That's what they describe Robo-Café. That's why our panda shit in a box video.
Shit in a box. They really take the thinking inside the box, thinking outside it. No, they take a shit in the box.
We really put the R in Robo-Café.
What?
Retard. Yeah, it took you a second. Fucking took the gears spinning a bit. It's fucking oil leaking.
Big
fucking steam coming out of your fucking nostrils.
If you took your son to your beautiful newborn son that I know you've been hiding from us, Connor, to the doctor, sorry, not the doctor, the pediatrician, because you have a lot of money. And he said to you, he said, look, there's no easy way to tell this, but unfortunately your son, he has retard syndrome.
I would laugh and throw that baby at the fucking wall until it splattered.
And then the doctor would say it would, yeah. The doctor would start cheering you on and he would erupt into dance and do some awesome fucking dance moves while you do it.
The baby would splatter the wall and then would fall in the trash bin.
Baby, don't worry, you think I'm lonely. That's one of my favorite TikToks, the fucking doctor asks if I'm sexually active. Mom ready to beat my ass. And she leaves the room and then he nods yes and he nods yes and then the guy and the doctor start fucking breaking it down. It's fucking my grandpa and grandma breaking it to fucking I'll send it in. I'll send it. You don't have to don't put it up, because it wouldn't fit, but I'll send it in to the server so you can see it for later,
Okay, thank you.
Think about it.
I never being like a graduate, like an end of a year 11 party one time, and everyone was just playing.
End of year 11
party. Fuck? What? Where were you at the end of year 11 party?
No, I mean
who does that?
No, it was end of assessment shit for year 11, and
a class party.
No, there's a bunch of people we knew, Tadhg and Tadhg, you were there. We played beach volleyball and that. And,
oh yeah, no, I remember that.
The ones Tadhg.
They were all playing shit like that, and it's very normie music.
That
and
song's awesome. What do you mean? You were my only, even if the sky is falling down.
Next one's
Baby, are you down, 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 down? That song's fucking great.
Next one's the fucking main thing.
Yeah. That's like,
oh,
oh, fucking play some fucking gore shit, dude. This is fucking normie.
dude, put some fucking strawberry milk and Tool on, man. I want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I'm playing fucking beach volleyball.
That'd be awesome. Like, imagine like a bunch of like cybergoths from the cybergoth dance party video, playing beach volleyball to fucking Sewer Slut and Machine Girl tracks.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Connie, you're a cybergoth, right?
Con has loves
cyber. I'm a goth cyber. Get it right.
Oh, this is cool gas mask and like green, like gamer green, like dreads. And
Yeah, yeah, it's awesome like razor green fit that he puts on to go to bush stuffs.
Yeah.
Awesome cybergoth raves, you know.
But I do have a bush. I get the smell thing for like
the cyber goth.
A bush stuff should just smell like dirt. I feel like.
Yeah, dirt and like faintly like weed and like.
Yeah, it smells like nature. It's natural.
Yeah, it's next to trees and mud. What do you expect?
Getting
like
muddy.
Sweat.
Maybe some lichen.
It's like people smoking weed and taking big muddies.
Yeah,
weed shit just everywhere.
Yeah, they fucking set it on fire and it explodes.
Yeah, they put weed in the shit and then they mix it.
Dude, that's like
that
was literal shit.
They sell it to people, yeah.
Yeah, they sell it to people, but it does actually have some weed in it still, so it's not totally fake.
It's not just straight shit.
Yeah, they ain't selling straight dookie, but it's What if it's like those coffee beans that they get like the cats to eat and then shit out?
You take like the weed buds out of the shit.
Yeah, what if you filter it through like the
cats intestines.
I remember there being like this is like a side note. I remember there being like a character of like that fucking species of cat in Beastars, but he was like a fucking eugenicist or whatever, which is fucking.
That's a for cats.
It was a massive like racist, and it was the funniest shit.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
matters now.
Would you like if you had like the limitless drug, right? Like you could just do like a bunch of things with no side effects, but you just go it's covered in shit, and you have to have the taste of like aftertaste of shit in your mouth while it's like active. Would you take it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too powerful. You literally become like.
Okay, but because if my brain was awesome, I could just block it out.
No, but you have regardless. You're just gonna have the aftertaste of shit in your mouth.
Okay, well, I think I'd get past it pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but skill issue.
Would you rather be able to do fucking 50 billion things at once and be the smartest human on earth, or have a bad taste in your mouth?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'll give up on that opportunity to become a living incarnation of God.
Would you be able to be fucking? Yeah. Would you? If you had to have a bad taste in your mouth while you became? I'm having a stroke.
Don't worry, it's pretty usual for you.
Yeah.
He says you earlier was just like choke on your words and that.
That's because you interrupted my fucking flow. You said, no, but bagels cannot be eaten except in breakfast, even though I said other savory goods.
Well, he said coffee and bagels is why it was like, because coffee,
bagels, and others.
No, but coffee is not. Coffee is like, it's a morning thing.
Yeah, it's a morning.
There are people who have coffee at nighttime, sure, but like it's usually like decaf if they're gonna do that, and then it's like those are people who just really like coffee. Or it's people who need to stay up to do shit. But even then, if I need to stay up to do shit, I'm taking either drugs or like an energy drink.
Yeah.
I guess not everyone has access to drugs though.
Yeah, we're not all so fucking privileged.
Well, sorry. I mean, it's not really a privilege having a mental disability, but
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, you have ADHD.
I actually
Oh,
think I think it's quite literally a disability.
I think we should do Robo-Cafe does Adderall.
I don't think much would change, I'll be honest. I think
Probably
3 of us fucking have ADHD in this call, so
yeah.
I think we should make everyone function and then make Tadhg, make Connor a little bit like, ooh. I'm on dexamphetamine as you know right now. It's
Yeah, I just would just feel normal. I probably just feel like a bit like clearer and thought.
yeah. We're pretty much. We need to collect more mental illnesses for this podcast. I feel like we could get an award.
Like, all right,
Most amount of diverse.
We need it.
Most diverse podcast without having like a darker skinned person, you know.
No, we need to go. We need to
a lot of diverse traits that aren't racial.
We need people with schizophrenia, with rickets in their head. Like,
we need some fucking. We need a trans man.
We need a trans guy.
We need trans men with bullet holes in their skin.
Yeah, we need trans men with big assholes blown through their fucking arms.
Yeah, with big triangular assholes just blown off into their arms.
Yeah, big assholes blown into them. We need a crocodile addict. We need a fucking
we need a BPD boy motor. We need a fucking
we need a Hiroshima survivor.
Yeah, we need that guy that survived with being explosive pure radiation for 9 days.
We need a Wim Hof.
We need the golden one.
It's gonna be a hard sell for hey, we're coming to this podcast with people full of mental illnesses.
Wim Hof, no, he'd say he would get us all to sit in ice water, and then we'd be cured of them all.
Do breathing waters in the breathing techniques in the shower, cold water. My dad does that. He does the Wim Hof technique.
That's awesome.
He just sits under the cold water for 2 minutes while breathing.
Nice. My parents do Hare Krishna chanting, so
cool.
They're not Hare Krishna though. They just like it.
So what are their full names, and then we put chanting on the end?
What?
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 Huh?
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 How is that so hard to understand?
What did you say? What
if we can't use that if they're not them, then they're gonna have their own breathing. So
Hare Krishna is like a religion.
No.
It's like a religious group.
Did you not?
No, I did not know that.
Did you not know that? I thought you of all people would know that.
Yeah, Connor. Connor. No, actually, that would be slightly doxing. I'll say there's a lot in the area of where we are, you know. The city.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them.
You'll
hear them singing on
they come around at
sometimes.
Surfers. I mean, they come around at the place where all the clubs are.
You can say surfers.
Yeah, the surfers.
Yeah. It's cool though. It's chill.
I remember in Hare Krishnas, we came over we were at Supernova one time and giving people just dancing for Homestuck cosplayers and shit.
Yeah, well, they're chill. That's there's only I don't mind them because they're pretty chilled out people.
I mind them. I beat them.
That's on you. I mean, they're usually really nice. So
my mom gets irrationally angry at Hare Krishnas. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a joke.
Because she practices fucking.
Because she practices a different religion. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's because of that. I think she just thinks it's just really gross people. She had one bad experience of getting flowers from them. They had like ants or something.
Yeah, I mean it's a hippie religion, no doubt. But it's cool. It's chill.
Yeah,
hippies are chill people.
Yeah.
Love to hang out with a bunch of cool hippies. So you guys, you know.
This is sort of a hippie type person, pseudo hippie, I guess. I don't know.
this is the story we're going now. Your sister saw someone who looked like a hippie on the street the other day.
She's like a pseudo sort of like hippie-ish, but I don't know.
What does pseudo hippie mean, dude?
I don't know. It's so like the like.
No, there's a difference between being a hippie and taking and having
just
done
liking.
psychedelics a couple times.
Not what I'm referring to.
It's like my partner is like likes crystals and like stuff like that, but
That's
they're
not
definitely
what I'm
not
referring to at all. Like, yeah, you like.
And they talk about chakras and
You can be spiritual without being a hippie. Hippie is a very it's a very unique
spiritual
frame of mind.
person. Hippie's like actual way of life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was a solid period of a time of her life where she actually was just aspiring to be like a hippie and that, and now it's like she's just mellowed out.
But that's the thing. See, if you're aspiring to be a hippie, you'll never be there. It's more just like it's not really.
It's just something you are. Not
you'll know like when you meet like a hardcore hippie like what they're like.
That's what I meant. I wasn't mean it's like I have crystals in my balcony. I let them charge. No, it's like I meant like she would go on to like Tally Valley every day.
Yeah, but that's like not hippie. That's like
I used to go into like nature a lot as well. It doesn't because I was a hippie. It's just because
there's a lot of people who like do shrooms and get really spiritual, but they're not really hippies. They're a different thing. Like they're a unique subculture that leech off the idea of being a hippie.
Yeah. It's actually kind of what it is. It's
the New Age movement is fucking fascinating.
Yeah, because it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really funny if you look at a history of like specifically like early hippies like doing like their like. I love the fact that like hippies and like the I forget exactly when, but it was like 1940s.
It's just the idea of
we're practicing like bastardized versions of like Native American.
Well, that's it. It's a lot of it
when the Native American religions were banned and like you had real people.
Yeah, it's just people usually like just kind of taking fucking Eastern and like indigenous like beliefs and stuff and going like, oh yeah, thinking they're like really cool because they're like.
But I don't think hippies,
hippies
the person who I would call a hippie is someone who truly doesn't really give a shit about like the social status of it or like anything like that. They don't really think of their place in the world. They just sort of exist.
Like hippies are like fucking like I don't know, Max. You've seen David. You know we watched David's show. You know that guy who would just drive around in his RV.
Yeah, that guy.
That's like hippie shit because it's like
it's all just like in a state of the world where it's like you just sort of
you don't care about ambition.
You're static, you know. You're just like and you're flowing from like place to place.
Yeah, and you just
not really caring about like
meet other people. Yeah, you don't like.
You're just experiencing.
You don't care about material possessions, and you don't hold on to possessions, and you don't give a shit about like.
No, but like people that are trying to fix themselves to some grander like state of existence and think they're superior.
Not about fixing yourself, yeah, and that's
the whole thing, right? It's just like I think it's so it becomes pretentious and it sort of like becomes completely adjacent to what being like a
it's the whole thing with mindfulness because the problem with mindfulness today is it's seen as this like cure-all to like your problems if you're like stressed out and stuff. Oh, just do mindfulness. But it's so clear now that it's just adopted by like mainstream, like companies and like schools, and they teach
do that because then they don't have to pay for people to go to a therapist.
You guys interrupt me and fucking anyway.
Not true, Connor. I've gone to I've seen a therapist and they tell me to practice mindfulness.
Yeah. It's not therapy. It's the fact that it's to make you feel responsible for your own position in life, even though you having a shit job that stresses you out and maybe your working conditions are like shit and you get paid nothing. Mindfulness will stop, like maybe relieve the stress of that for a second, but the stress just comes back, and that's the whole problem with it today. It's the idea that like it's about accepting that this negativity, this thing that's like actively hurting you and stressing you out. It's not about actually like finding ways to fix it. It's just about mindfulness, meditation. Meditate, bitch.
Mindfulness is more a tool that is better used for people who are like sort of mentally unaware.
No, yeah.
It's like it's all it really is just grounding.
The
Like
big problem is that it's now used as like a cure-all for like
yeah, being aware of your position in the world isn't gonna really fucking do shit for like fixing some like it's the whole of like it's meant to be like a something you like kickboard off of, right?
exactly.
Because when like fucking 21st century like mental health problems, a lot of people aren't fully aware of what is actually wrong with them, and like that's why it's taught a lot, because it's like in at least when you see a therapist point of view, it's more trying to get the person to understand not even like partially like why they're like this way, but also just understanding that they are like a certain way, like knowing their exact position in the world as opposed to their position in like their own head. But, like it's not gonna like fix anything. It's just gonna it's gonna make you just aware that you're fucking depressed.
Yeah, it just puts you in the present moment so you can observe everything for what it is. Because
Like
the
if you're
idea
really
is
stressed out, it's like I'm really stressed right now, and then like that's it. You just nothing happens.
yeah, because that's even it. It's like it's not that you're not like suppressing feelings. The whole point is you're observing feelings. It's not to get rid of your stress. It's to acknowledge that your stress is there, and then now the next step is to decide what you're going to do about that stress. Yeah, and that's Robo-Café Talks mental health.
Yeah, and that is Robo-Café podcast episode 38.
No, 39.
39.
20.
Nearly 40. Nearly 40.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah, I'll be next week, though.
Yeah.
Will it?
No.
We could all die.
What if we go straight? No, actually, Sleep Deprived just did that. That would be copying. I say, what if we went straight to 41? But they just did that. They just skipped episode 69 and went straight to 70. So it'd be be kind of like I don't want to be a copycat,
No, yeah, of course. We don't want to do that.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye.